See what happens. What up? What up? Let's see. Did it go live? Are we live? Are we live? Is the union back? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like we're live.
I just got a alert, so
Hold on. Let's see.
should be good.
Still says off stream, but maybe it'll come on in a second. Come on. Kick in, man. Kick in, fam.
See, like I said, I just got the alert, so
This says live stream off. Live stream offline. Live stream offline. There we go. We on. We good. See if the volume's good. We're good. What up, though? What, Jay?
what up?
What's going on, man? Hold on, man.
A whole lot.
Your name is get your name on there. I don't know. Let's get that.
Yeah,
on.
that would be nice, man. I know you guys booted me out. You know what I'm saying?
Booted who out? Never. Jay Legend is the
See,
union.
that's how you know we get booted out when they don't even got your name right no more. There's no
Jay
love,
Legend
man.
is the union, man. What do you mean?
What the hell's going on, man? First off, I like that collage that you got going on in your background.
Yeah, it's a good one, right?
Well, for the most part, it's good.
Which one don't you like?
I would give it about a 8 out of
8 out
10.
of 10?
What's that? What's that red thing you got in the background? I can't see what that. To your right.
The Red
To your
Wings?
right.
The mask?
Oh, that's what that is. I can't tell what it is.
Yeah, that's the Red Wings and shit.
And then who you got? Barry Sanders there.
Barry, Pac, Biggie, the Goodfellas, Sopranos, Tupac, Nene, the GOAT, and Messi and Ronaldo. Good. All GOATs.
Yeah. See, I don't know who the hell that is. So
You don't know who Messi and Ronaldo is. Jesus
no,
Christ.
I've heard the name. I've heard the name.
Okay.
But I don't know what the hell. Oh, fuck out of here. Oh, that Tupac picture is absolutely excellent.
And that Biggie.
Yeah, so you got some dope joints back there, man. That Nene picture is fire. You took that picture or somebody did that for you?
I think I took it. Maybe either me or Ponce took it.
Yeah, don't take all her credit.
What up, Andrea? Andrea's in the chat. What's going on?
Salute to Andrea. If that's
yeah.
Salute to her. Salute to everybody coming in the chat. It's been a long time. But we're here now.
So what up, man? What's good?
Well, before we get into anything else, I just want to tell people, I see a lot of people, rightfully so, talking about Real Sick because it's PG drop. I just want everybody to know that dude been killing for a while now. And I'm just happy for him that he's getting some recognition. Unfortunately, and we won't really get into that, I just see like one or two people kind of taking credit. And it's like, no, get the hell out of it. Like, I don't know why. Let me tell you, son, and this is just me. But number one, if you didn't ask a guy to come battle on your league from the beginning before anybody even knew, you understand? Like, I hate when people act like they discover somebody who's had battles out. That just irks me, man, because it's like, stop taking credit. How about the first thing you do is just give not even the first thing, the first 5 things you should do is just give credit to the talent. Because again, if that person's first battle wasn't on your league, if you didn't see that dude rapping in the streets, if you didn't see, I don't know, just a random video of that person rapping, how did you discover them?
Oh, well, who are you talking about? Who's taking credit?
People.
People?
I see people.
Okay.
People, league owners or people associated with the league. The first time I saw Real Sick was, I want to say 2 years ago, at a trap battle that he had, and I thought he was phenomenal. Then I saw him get on another trap battle, I believe, and I did a live talking about that battle. And anyway, I seen him on a few leagues. He even did a battle on UW. So for like the last 2 years, I've been seeing this dude kicking ass. So I was doing a project behind the scenes, you know about it. I was doing a project. I was trying to get him on that project that I was doing, and the reason why it didn't work out for him to be on there was because work stuff was changing up for him, or let's just say life stuff was changing for him. It sounded like it was about the job, and he was like, what he was able to do at the moment was a 1-rounder. and I didn't want to do that for a 1 round. Anyway, long story short, this dude just been kicking ass for a long time, and now I see that he's his PG dropping. It's like everybody want to come on and just take credit, and I just
Isn't
feel like
his
we
name?
just need to show up.
What his name has something to do with his religion? What's a Sikh?
Yeah,
What
a
is that?
sick is first off, he explained it to me one day, and I don't I'll just tell y'all this: it's not Muslim. People think it's like a form of Muslim, and it's not. But I think it's, I don't want to say it's a religion. Is it a religion, or is it more like a people, like a Puerto Rican or a Chaldean? I don't know. I think it's just something like that, like just a people.
Yeah,
I don't know that it's religious.
I
He
saw
did explain to me one day. I just don't remember.
I saw him getting some flack from some real like sick people, and they were like upset that he was talking about gun bars and stuff like that because that's not their
Yeah,
whatever they believe in. And
yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know nothing about it, guys. I don't
yeah. What
know.
what what I really saw was people who didn't know better trying to tell him, "Oh, Muslims don't do this, this, and then." I'm like, "Yo, that's." I remember him specifically telling me because I asked, "Is if," and he was like, "That that's not it." And I've even saw a sick person on Twitter saying, telling them like, "Yo." The other thing too is some people just need to lighten up. If you're not gonna hold everybody to their religion, let me give you an example. I remember in the last few weeks seeing A Ward talking about having a beer, I believe it was. And like I was just like, what the hell?
Well, hold on. Catholics can have drinks, wine,
He's not,
bread.
he's Catholic? I thought he was
It's Christian.
Christian.
Whatever. It's the same difference. Um,
No. No, there's different kind of Christians,
exactly. And
and
Christians
but there's a
are
lot
it's a
that
broad
that are
term.
not allowed to. But he was drinking a beer,
What
just
Christians
not
are not
wine.
allowed to drink beer? I don't know any of these people. I never heard of it.
All right, check into
I
Pentecostals.
don't think he's Pentecostal.
Uh, matter of fact, a
They drink
very
wine.
close friend to the family, he became a deacon, and his wife told him the other day he's not allowed to be drinking. He
My
had a beer
cousin
and
is a
stuff.
priest, and he drinks beer all the time.
First off, the priests be out here touching on
Oh,
boys.
stop!
Are you
Not all
shocked
of them.
about a
Again,
drink?
all of them, right? Every
I didn't
single
say
last
all of them.
one. All
I
right.
didn't say all of
All right.
them.
Well,
I
then why
didn't
bring it
say
up?
all of
All
them.
right.
And I work in a school that's in the church, and some of the, I don't want to say it like that, but some people who are higher ups in this church are openly, um,
Here we go. Okay, Jay. All right. So, anyways,
yeah, they
uh,
are. I'm serious. You
okay,
think I'm
we
bullshit?
understand
It's
that. That's not
true.
what we're talking about. All right. My cousin, the good priest, all right, is
Yeah. Oh, he's a good
yeah, he's
priest.
a good,
Okay.
of course, of course.
Okay.
He's actually only like 30 years old, and
All
he
right.
did a lot of work in Iraq. He recently went to Iraq and did a lot of work out there for the people, and came back, and he's
Well,
back and
respect
forth.
to him.
He's back and
No,
forth.
respect to him for
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Respect to him for that. But I just want to know, is
I used to beat
he?
his ass when he was little. Well,
So you the reason he became
it's
a
possible.
priest?
It's possible. He was my little brother's age, so they were like buddies, and they were annoying sometimes. So.
Yeah. So I want to know though, is he just drinking wine, or is he
No, when he
indulging
comes
in
to the
other
family
things?
events, he has beer. He has a beer, drinks beer.
It's crazy.
Has a Corona here and there. Like, and we're Chaldean, so we have our own religion.
Okay.
It's more based. It's Catholic. It's the Catholic version of the Christian religion, and there's nothing in our religion that says you can't have beer and stuff like that. So I don't know.
See, I'm confused. Well, I'm not confused. I'm not confused. I'm a little more surprised because you guys are some form of Arabic.
Yes, we are. We're Christian Iraqis.
Christian
That
Iraqis.
left
Okay.
it's complicated, but so we're in Iraq, and because mostly a lot of Iraq is Muslim, so we were like the Christian
Yeah.
sect in Iraq, and it was like their own. The village was called Chaldea in the village of Iraq, and that's where we were all were, and then when there was a lot of persecution because then they were killing off a lot of us, so that's why they all escaped. And a lot of them escaped to Greece first, and then got to America when there was all that persecution going on.
Yeah. See, I knew some of this stuff because we've talked about it before, but I was under the impression that you guys were Muslim as well. So
Nah, I don't know.
thank you for the education. Don't say it like that.
whatever you call them all priests, pedophiles. Like, and I say hell no about Muslims. It's like I think I'm in a.
I never said oh.
Right?
I never said oh. I never said oh. Those are your words. Anyway, I thank you for clearing that up. You just educated me. I
We're
didn't
the
know
complete
that.
opposite of Muslims. So.
Oh, look who it is.
I gotta change the name of the live. Annoying. I thought what did he say he had to do?
I don't even know what the hell it was. What the hell it was what you said that you had to do? What was that?
A gymnastics meeting or something?
I think that's what he said.
Oh.
He said something about
that, Jay.
I thought you said something about stretching so you could do the split.
If you're not up to par with the shit that I'm doing, then you don't need to know.
Yo, why your brim look crazy right now? You got like the biggest brim on that hat. Like why is that necessary?
It's a 3930.
And I've never seen a dirty 3930 with a brim like that.
No, that's just that's the fisheye lens. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's an illusion.
Oh, that's what it is. My hat is somewhere around here.
We need it.
Camera tricks.
You said I need it? Well, thank you.
We need it.
We okay. We need it.
Anyway, salute to everybody in the chat. We got J Biz, Roberto, Olive,
Salute.
T Bull. All right, shout out to y'all, man. It's been a minute,
T Boo be wildin', yo. T Boo be wildin',
guy, man.
yo. T Boo be wildin'. Salute to T Boo. He be wildin', yo. My man be super promoting the wrong shit.
You didn't get a notification because we haven't been around.
You would think most people will be quiet about the shit he's doing. No, my man be broadcasting that.
You got to hit the like button. That's why you won't get notifications. Since we haven't done anything in a couple of months, that's probably why notifications aren't going out. So.
Yeah, well, there's more than enough of y'all to hit them like buttons. Let's go. Let's get it going. Especially J Biz. You ain't got shit else to do.
Right, stocks. Let them live.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. He don't got shit else to do.
You're gonna get deleted. Right? You hit the like button.
What you say?
Your account's gonna get deleted if you don't hit the like button.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
That's from new YouTube.
Visual, did you see Sharon versus Geechee Gotti?
I haven't seen it. No.
Oh, I just rewatched it again. Oh my God.
Why is
what
that
a
the
battle!
Thing? Hold on, why is
what
that the
a
first
performance,
thing,
man! The
why is that
rebuttals
the
in
first
this battle, even from Geechee Gotti, were fire. Insane.
All right, but why? Listen, why is that the first thing?
Champion of the year, leader
first
right now
off,
is Sharon.
Who
for 2020? And
what?
He just beat the two-time, most likely two-time champion of the year because Geechee's probably gonna win.
No. Geechee already got two, so he would be the third.
Geechee only got one. Geechee got one. All right.
No, he don't.
There's only two. Red won the first. Geechee won the second, and Geechee's gonna win the third. So.
Visual, is that accurate?
Yes, of course. Visual knows.
I thought didn't Geechee win two champion of the years?
Come on, Visual, talk to him, man, please.
No, he hasn't.
Okay, thank you. The third annual is coming up. It's only 3 now. This is the third one.
Yeah. It was Red 17, Geechee 18, and then 19 is coming up.
Yes.
All right, so I apologize, but Geechee to me is the clear 2019.
Clear?
Clear. I think it's clear.
You know, DNA supposedly went 10-0.
What?
Yeah. Supposedly went 10-0.
DNA had a hell of a year.
I don't have it.
Danny Myers had a hell of a year. K-Shine, Pat Stay, Tay-Rock, John had, listen, John, y'all better start respecting John. John had an incredible, let me tell you something too. Sharon had an incredible year last year. There's quite a few people who had incredible years who need to be mentioned, but I just felt like when I sat down and looked at the resume and performances, I said, "Yo, man, I think this might be the first year that, in my opinion, it's a landslide."
Landslide. Ill Will had a good year. K-Shine,
phenomenal year. Ilmac had a phenomenal year.
Ilmac, but they had him.
They better respect him, man.
Yeah, bro, they
Chilla
had him
Jones,
at like number 4 or 5. So
Chilla,
I thought that was too high.
Chilla had a crazy year. Chilla. Listen, so many people wasn't putting him on his list. I had to remind people the year that Chilla had. Rum Nitty had a year, even though some of the slip-ups and chokes, but he had a crazy year. But I think, listen, if it wasn't for the slip-ups and chokes, to be honest, I think it would be Geechee 1 and Rum Nitty 2.
Well, if it wasn't for the slip-ups and chokes, I think it would have been Geechee 1, Danny 2.
Oh, you're right.
Danny was 18-2 last year. And the 2 losses were chokes.
Oh
So
man, Danny had an incredible
minus
year.
those two, that's
Um,
that's like
the only thing that really pissed me off when it came to Danny was the shit he said in the past battle when he choked. Oh, I just battled last. That shit pissed me off because I never thought I would hear that from Danny.
yeah, it was like
But he
watching
apologized for
Superman
that.
like
So
lose all his powers.
yeah,
Like
because it was
Danny
just
don't
the excuse
he
though.
don't
It was
yeah Danny don't make excuses, right? So
that was the point
hmm
because it wasn't about the choking.
right.
He was due for it. I say that respectfully.
It's
He
his
was due
fault.
for it.
Too many he battled the night before the 3 battles that week. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. But the point was the moment he put the excuse, that's when I was disappointed in him.
Yeah.
But I was just like, come on, man. Like you're too much of a G for that. You should just flat out, hey man, I fucked up and move on. I don't want to hear that you battled the night before. You knew about all this shit. But Danny still had a phenomenal year. And like I said, we can't take out the fact that these stumbles or chokes did happen. And to me, that's what made it clear that Geechee was the battle rap of the year, man.
Yes, JC, of course JC was good, had a good year. I mean, I ain't mad at
Had a
that.
phenomenal year too.
Um
But here's the thing though, like it's such a crazy list.
a lot of
Um,
people did.
no, yeah, and then but to me, that only pushed me in the space to just say us as supporters, we won. We won because we had so many fire performances and battles in 2019, so many fire events. But I want to really think, we got to put the attention on these guys' performances. Oh man, like arguably, you could say John put himself in another level by having arguably one of the biggest bodies ever.
You know, Loki, like, did you see my blog with the battle rap stats put out with the rankings for 2019 and all the battles, and then they do a system with the wins and losses and all that stuff, and they take in all these different things into a factor, like where the battle was, what league it was. They take this number and they come out with a list of 110 to 110 top battlers. They did have Geechee number 1. And then they list the wins and losses and what they ended up voting on. You know, like it's like a voting system. Geechee was 10-4 in 14 battles they have at number 1. Then Rum Nitty, number 2, with 6 wins, 4 losses. Ill Will, number 3 with
How
8.
is he number 2, man?
They
At
all
6
these
and
factors
4?
like the stage matters, who their opponent is. It's like there's literally like 25 factors, and they just add whoever the highest number at the end is what they give. So, Ill Will at 3, going 8-1. And then this is what surprised me. Ilmac at 4, going 3-1. Isn't that kind of? I thought he had 4 battles.
Who they got losing to?
I got to go to the other page for that.
Don't tell me Ill Will.
I got to go to the other page for that. Well,
Listen, I've seen people. I don't agree with it, but I've seen people tell me that Ill Will body bag Ilmac, and I'm like, I don't know what battle.
That seems to be the narrative. I disagree. I thought
I
Ilmac won that.
completely disagree.
I'll tell
I
you
got
right now.
Ilmac, and we were
I
at
don't
the
know why
battle.
everybody's
And
saying I don't
we were
understand
at the battle, and I've seen it multiple times on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
It was a close battle.
Yeah.
If someone says Ill Will won, I won't say no. But to say anybody got body bag, you crazy. But every time I watch, I'm gonna say, let's just say I watched it 5 times. I probably got Ill Will winning 1 time, and the other 4 times I think it's Ilmac.
They got him losing to Ill Will. They got him beating A Ward, B Magic, and Shocks the Rebel.
Definitely not.
Him and A Ward was phenomenal, man.
Ilmac is undefeated.
Okay,
Yeah,
but is
I
he
mean-
not? Okay, my point was, is he number 4?
When you factor in how many battles the other guys had, you can't put him at 1.
Right.
You can't put him at 2. But
Well, that's
to
where
me,
the ranking. That's where the rankings
Chilla
have a
Jones,
gray area. How
John,
many
K
battles.
Shine, all these guys, Danny.
so the K-Shine thing,
Mhm.
right? Because I saw K-Shine getting mad on social media. So were they the ones who had K-Shine like at number 6, but
They
they
have
had
him
him
at 8 at 7-0.
Now tell me, how does that make sense?
Well, because
now, I
it's his
understand.
opponents.
No. This is what I'm saying, DME. I know you already said the criteria. I'm just saying, like, when you first off, I don't give a fuck about the opponents or any of this to the degree of this. You can't tell me because K-Shine didn't have no bullshit opponents this year.
Well, I'll tell
So
you
how
who he
could you
battled.
say he didn't lose any battles, but then to say Rum Nitty, who went 6-4 in their opinion, is ranked way higher?
Because numbers don't lie, apparently. It's just a number. That's why it got the number.
Hey, but you know what though?
K-Shine
This
on here.
is what I tell people.
Okay, look.
Here's the thing. I think everybody has a right to their list and what it is, and that's great. But when you just see stuff like this, especially the casual person who isn't gonna pay attention to all the shit that these people factored in, you're still gonna look at this and say, "Come on, man, how the fuck does this make sense?"
Well, that's always gonna happen with any list. And so the K Shine battled Reed Dollars, some guy named DESS 650. Do you know who that is, John? Jay?
No.
They count 2-on-2, so the Monstars, EFB, Rum Nitty, Tay Rock, and Killer B and Showstopper. So we had 3 2-on-2s in the 7 battles, and they might not weigh in those as it might not get as a heavy weigh in, especially. And then a guy like DE5650, he battled on the 15 Minutes of Fame League, which I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
15 Minutes of Fame has a league.
I know about the 2-on-2 they did because that was on Black Ice.
The Killer B?
Wasn't DNA shit on 15 Minutes of Fame?
Which one?
DNA had like a
the road, right? That road to DNA or road to K-Shine, but DNA was the one who put it together. I think that's what it was. Yeah, I believe that's what it was. Because DNA did it last year, road to DNA. Then this year he did it with K-Shine, and it was a 1-rounder.
Now, Jay, I didn't make this list, but at
So
number 92.
92.
90 out of 110. At number 92 is New Jersey Twerk with 19 battles. 7 and 12 is his record, apparently. He went 7 and 12. It's a lot of losses. 12 losses. Told you he loses a lot. You don't listen to me. Hold on. Let me move that union thing. Some of Joel's face. What's wrong with it? You like that or no? No? Good.
Why even put him on a fucking list?
Jack Boy's 110.
First off, I don't even know why you even sit there and put together 110 people. Like, what is the point of doing 110 people?
If they went through all these battles, they watched them all, and they all voted, and I mean, whatever. Like, okay, if you go to their website, you can do it for yourself. You watch a battle, right? They have, it's really cool. You see all the categories, literally every category. You can click on it, a drop window comes down, and then you pick all the categories, and then it spits out some number at that. So that's how they come up with the number. I don't know. All right.
Yeah,
it got Geechee right. It got Geechee right somehow. So I don't know. Obviously, it's, Geechee was number 1, I think, and they have him at number 1 with the points. So.
Yeah, I mean, again, there's certain situations you're gonna sit there and say this makes sense or whatever. I guess because even for us, do you remember? Because you were the one who messed that whole situation up, DME. I blame you, and it's a fact it was you. There was a dude who used to put out a rankings list of bloggers every week.
I feel bad about that.
Yeah, you were an asshole. You were an asshole too. You was a real asshole too.
Yeah, I was an asshole. My bad.
And the guy was putting out this list every week. And the thing is, people kept questioning his criteria. Now, the only thing that I give you and other people credit on is that the guy didn't seem to stick to his criteria.
Bro, yeah, he never did.
Or like what he did would, let's just say he had 5 things, he would only stick to 4. But the thing was, to me, it was like, yo, this is cool because this is your thing. You know what I'm saying? But when it came, like this system you're telling me about, I respect it. This is their thing. I like that they have different factors in that bring them to it because it reminds me almost of like a college sports system, how they, your opponents matter, all this shit. But at the same time, still has to make some just a bit more sense. And I don't know what the hell they got going on in their life unless they have an automatic system that you could sit there and come up with a list of 110 battle rappers.
Well, it's like a bunch of people
accurately
that contribute to it.
Yeah,
I was thinking about it. I have no clue how he put all those numbers together. I mean,
did you ever go to the website and play with it, like see how it works?
No, but I'm sure it's like a self-calculated algorithm, right?
Yeah, like for instance, you go to it, and then you go through all the categories, and what after you watch the battle, there's consistency. You rank it like performance, average, win share. There it's all kinds of stuff that goes into it, and then like home field. Was it a road game that goes into it? Was it a home game? Was it neutral site? Stuff like that.
I like what overall. I like what they doing. I know I've followed them on Twitter. I've seen some stuff that they put up. I've never been on their site. I like what they're doing. But the only thing, and I would tell the people, because I saw some people upset about it on Twitter. Only thing I would tell the people is this. unless somebody is telling you that they expect their list to be looked at as the official list, don't be so fucking upset.
Yeah, and that's not what they're doing. Yeah,
Like,
I
come
actually
on,
talked to the guy
man.
on the phone when he sent it to me. Yeah, he just makes it's a conversation piece, you know.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
that's dope. And if that's his thing, listen, we all have our ways.
yeah.
The audacity of this dude over here with the bangs to start our conversation off with a Sharon battle, right? So
Hey,
that's just how things are gonna be. Some people view it this way, that way.
it's
Like I
performance
said,
of
I
the
don't have no
year
problem
contender
with
so
it.
far.
I just don't think so far. What the fuck are you talking about so far?
2020, Jerome, he's in the lead.
Oh my lord, yo.
Battler of the
Anyway,
year. He's coming for it.
anyway,
Sharon
yo.
told me
So
he is coming for Battler of the Year.
wait,
He follows
on
me
that
on
list, where they have
Instagram.
him?
I talked to him. He told me his mission is Battler of the Year. He said he already took out the current champ, and he's going to be battling all year, and he's taking everybody out. And we want Disaster, and Disaster's ducking. He's ducking. All right, I'm sick of it. No more ducking. No more excuses, Disaster. You want to see what
Sharon.
Disaster was on the list? Here.
No, I don't
Yeah.
care.
Oh,
No,
Sharon, by
he
the way,
shouldn't
was
even be on that
number
list.
13, and he was 4-3, which is wrong. He was at least 5-2 last year. They don't know what they're talking
Name
about.
the
And this list
battles.
is stupid. All right.
Name the battles. Name the battles.
Sharon's battles. All right. All right.
I had him beating Rum Nitty. So
I think he beat Nitty. He
They got him
beat
losing to Nitty, I'm
Big
pretty
Cannon.
sure, but let me see.
He had a debatable with Scotty, which is really a win for Scotty.
Okay. Okay. They got him beating Chrome.
He lost to A Ward.
They got him beating Chrome. They got him losing to Roan, which is wrong. Well, I guess it's right.
No, I just watched that again because that was a
Roan might have
debatable
won.
battle to me. But after watching it,
Sharon's
I watched it like 3 times, and after
You
that,
watched the Sharon battle
I
3
think
times.
Rome.
Interesting.
I think Rome got it.
Rum Nitty,
think
they got
Rome
him
got it.
losing.
No.
They got him beating Twerk. They got him beating Scotty. They got him beating Big Cannon and losing to A Ward, which is not true.
I thought he lost to A Ward.
Yeah, I mean that's debatable too.
I
Now
thought
they
he
also
lost to
take into
A-Ward.
account they do win, clear win, loss, clear loss, and then body bag. There's like and get bodied. So there's all those different kind of.
I got him beating A Ward and Rome.
You think he beat A Ward?
I don't know
and
if he beat
Rome?
Roan. He might have beat A Ward. I don't know that Roan battle, bro.
Ah,
Roan was bugging.
Well,
I don't
hold
think
on,
Rome did
man.
enough in the third
he-
round.
really?
Everybody's saying like, yo, Rome has such a great third round. It was perfect. I
Yeah.
thought Sharon did more.
Okay, but Roan. Roan
I
won
was
the
stuck.
first,
I
right?
believe I was stuck on their second round. I
They-
think that was the tiebreaker for me. Was that second round, and I couldn't figure it out. And then when I watched it the other day, I was just like, "Yo, man, Rome. I think Rome got this shit, man."
See, this is the thing. 2 and 3, I think Sharon did more. The first round, Rome clear.
That's how I for sure
The,
call that.
the
one.
ending of Sharon's third with that 8-mile shit, that was cringy. But then he turned up on the second and third.
Yeah, I mean the third was the round that I'm wondering about. If I give it the third to him, then yeah. But yeah, I watched it about 5-6 times. But there's nothing
listen.
debatable about the Geechee battle. Nothing. He bodied him.
Listen, yeah, but you know what though? You're just saying that right now.
Everybody's
There's
saying
nobody
it.
to.
Everybody's saying
I
it.
don't know. I don't know. I didn't see that from nobody else. So listen,
T-Bull has
this-
Geechee winning, but everybody else has Sharon winning. All right?
T-Boo is crazy, man. Salute to T-Boo.
Absolutely.
Listen, I have to just admit one thing, and that's that I think this was the one year that I can respectfully say I didn't mind watching the Sharon battles. Not all of them, but
Bro,
listen,
you
he
said you
shut
watched
me up.
Sharon and Sharon 4 times. I'm shocked.
Listen, she shut me up in the Rome battle. No, I didn't say nothing bad about him with the Rome battle. I said the both of them were gonna be cringeworthy. So they kind of both. Well, Rome didn't do that. Sharon did in that first round.
You thought Roman was going to be cringeworthy? He's not that cringeworthy.
No, because about the battle, I didn't like the matchup at all.
Mm.
So I thought this was gonna come off like some super dorky shit, and it didn't. He surprised the hell out of me in that Rum Nitty battle, man. And especially the way he showed up dressed in a damn suit. When we saw him, we were there. I was like, what the fuck is he doing, man? Looked like he just came from selling it looked like he just came from selling some used cars or used tires. But he was dope in that battle. Him and A Ward's battle was absolutely dope, but I thought it was clear A Ward won. He surprised me by killing Big Cannon. He killed Big Cannon.
You think
He
he
killed.
killed Big Cannon?
I
Yeah,
think
he
he killed
killed
him.
Big Cannon. I
That
think
was
he
the
killed him. I
fourth
love
round
Big Cannon.
freestyle round, right? Yeah.
No, yeah. The fourth round was dope, but I don't factor that into their battle.
He had already won. I think he won
Um,
3-0 maybe. I don't know.
that fourth, yeah, it was 3-0. It was 3-0. In my opinion, I thought it was clear. I thought it was a body bag. I never seen Big Cannon get body bag. I seen him lose. Never seen him get body bag. I
The
thought
best
Sharon
Big
body bag.
Cannon lately, like are the Danger Zone battle. I thought he was fucking on flames that battle. And I haven't seen
That's
like
one of my favorite battles.
I haven't seen him like that crazy.
No, he got crazy against Prep after that. I know he just had a battle like 2 days ago, and I just saw on his Twitter that they just dropped the battle. So
Prep is like a
uh,
punching bag though.
nah, Prep did pretty well in that battle. He just some of his rebuttals. He was trying to out rebuttal Big Cannon, and his shit was falling flat. But anyway, the point is, Big Cannon is one of my favorites, and Sharon definitely got him up out of there. And then the fourth round, that the fans won. The fans won with that fourth round, which was the freestyle round.
And we all lost from Big Cannon's sweater.
Yeah, watch your mouth, man. Watch your mouth, man. Don't disrespect Big Cannon.
Everybody was complimenting that sweater. What are you talking
That
about?
sweater was fire.
Who wore
That sweater was fire.
the matching hair and sweater outfit at the last event?
Hamzi.
Saga or was it Holmesy?
Hamzi.
Holmesy?
Why do I get those two confused?
He did what? He had a matching sweater and hair?
He had like this, not Coogie sweater, but it was something else.
Coogi.
Nah,
Say it right.
It was
Whatever.
a blouse.
It was a blouse, and it was the
It's a
same color as his like hair, and his hair is like gold or whatever. He has like goldish tints in it. I don't know what's going on.
My man said a blouse though.
Yo, straight up, it was the same exact color.
It was.
His hair and the blouse like matched perfectly.
Holmesy, one of the last few
Holmesy gonna run down
left
on you,
standing Goonies. Jay, why did your boy Jack Boy leave the Goonies, man? What happened? What am I supposed to do now? First, the TRBRC breaks up. Now the Goonies broke up. I have no Lex Luthor. I have no villain to fight against. What am I supposed to do
You
now?
still got the BRMC. Y'all still together, right?
Oh yeah, I'm hanging on a thread over there. But
I mean, listen, I don't know too much about what happened with what. Some of it I really don't give a fuck about. Honestly speaking, the way I just see everything is how these dudes aren't trolling y'all the way they did last time.
Well, they're adamant that they're not trolling. Like they've put it out there. This is not a troll. This is not a troll. This is not a troll. Stop it.
Well, then I respect that. If it's not a troll, I respect it. My only thing that I hate is like I see so many people thinking they know what the hell was the reason. Unless you heard them guys say what was their reason. Okay. Don't come up with these dumbass conspiracy theories.
Why not?
Saying this shit and that shit. No, because some of the stuff I see people talking about.
Who, John?
Listen, no.
John said some stuff Ace didn't like.
I didn't see what he said, but
he's not happy. He's not happy with him.
I just feel like these people got to stop. Especially, I see people hinting towards some street stuff, and I just think that people got to stop with that because that can create bigger problems. And I think that they should just chill with that.
Well,
just
I mean, look, you put it out there publicly. It's gonna be speculation. The jokes are gonna fly.
No, I'm not talking about jokes, but like I see people really trying to give analysis. Oh, this person had a street problem with this or this. Listen, stop doing that shit because you don't know A, what you're talking about, and B, why create a bigger problem? Here's the difference. If it bothers you that they broke up, there's nothing wrong with that. If you like that they broke up, there's nothing wrong with that. It don't change that these dudes are gonna continue to battle one way or another. Me personally, I just want to see Jack Boy get back on the high horse again, man. I was actually watching him, which was the battle that made me a supporter of his. I was just watching him versus what's my man Shuni's husband, Fettuccine 20. I was just rewatching that battle again. And that's just the type of shit I can't wait to see Jack Boy get back to that, where he's just on straight caring about just doing his thing, not caring about dumbing things down or anything like that. Just get in the ring and just do your thing, man.
Well, this was a great move. Good move by Jack Boy. Big things are coming for him. All right, this was the right step here.
So,
all right. And
to me, I don't think one way or another it was a good or bad.
It was good.
In terms of battle rap. Like if things are going on between them that are affecting them in a way they feel like I gotta step away, that's fine. It's just like us three.
Okay, well, their
If someone
excuse was
here
it's
feels
brand.
that
It's a
way,
their reasoning is it's well, all they've said publicly is it's a branding thing. They want to brand out different, and he kept insinuating like it's like him and Ace are a group now. Like, oh, it's Jack and Ace
Jack
taking
Boy
over.
said that.
Yeah, like Jack Boy was kind of insinuating like, oh, it's all Jack and Ace, you know, like
Well,
we're a
I
thing.
mean, maybe they
any
have
any
their thing.
publicity is good publicity.
True, but it's
I
not
don't,
over.
I don't believe in that. But listen,
It
you
is in
know,
battle rap. You do
The
some stupid
Goonies
ass
still.
shit, get called out for it, and then you're on the top card.
Yeah, no, you're right about that. But you still have the Goonies still have a crew over there. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I don't care if there's only two members left of the Goonies. If that's what's gonna make them happy and put them in a space to deliver us dope material because they got less on their mind and shit, then that's all that should matter, man. I don't give a fuck about who's cool with who hangs out with who eats dinner at whose house. I don't care about none of that shit. I want to see you show up and show out. That's it.
Well, I hear you. I hear you. But a lot of people just react to what they put out. So, you know, happens in everything. I think. So, but what do I? You didn't answer my question. Who am I? What do I do now?
What do you do now?
Yeah, there's no Goonies,
Go
there's no
walk
Cassidy.
Nene.
What am I supposed to
That's
do?
what you do. You go walk Nene. That's what you do.
No, I
Take
need,
Nene to a dog
who's
park.
bugging in
Do
battle rap
stuff
right
like
now?
that.
Huh? Who? I got Big K out of here.
Listen, you got
All
enough
right.
shit on your plate from what I'm seeing.
I got nothing on my plate, bro. I'm chilling.
From what I'm seeing, you got a lot on your
Visual
plate.
said, I've been the more people tell me they're gonna unsubscribe to me, it seems like the more higher my numbers go up. It's weird how that works. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I saw plenty of people saying that they unsubscribe. Listen,
a lot of
a
people.
few
But
days
it's
ago,
funny. I've had my highest subscriptions in the last 2 weeks while that's been happening.
yeah, that's because you're getting the free promo because everybody's saying I'm unsubscribing to DME, and so it worked for you. But this is just the thing, and I just I don't know the details about nothing, but it is what it is. What I personally don't like, I don't like some of the shit that was said, and I got a lot going on in my personal life. That's why I wasn't fully in tune with what was going on. So I had to ask you guys. I had to say I seen certain things, and I had to ask you guys like, what the hell is this? My thing is in general, man, is some of y'all really the way some of y'all act, and then like the Twitter shit. Like your fan, if you could DM somebody, and some of y'all in the same chat group. Like, yo, why you can't just DM me and leave whatever we say towards each other like that? Why you gotta then go from whatever was said in the private chat to then jumping on the timeline and putting some dumb shit out?
Well,
Like,
that's because the fake outrage happens before noon, and DME still sleeping.
I don't wake up till 3:00, and I wake up and all this hell's breaking loose, right?
yeah.
All right, and
Yeah.
again, look, I don't back down from anything I said. I don't think I did anything wrong. I think it was a completely overreaction.
I think you did something wrong, but
No,
go ahead.
I didn't. But if like I said, if Jay Legend would have done that blog, I don't think anybody would have had a problem with it. Okay, and just for the record, everybody, if the reason why I took the blog down and it was
Oh, you did?
I
Okay,
took it
because
down.
I still
Let me
haven't.
tell you why. All right, number one, it started getting flagged. How do I know? Because it ended up age restriction, and none of my blogs are age restricted. That's the first time that's happened, and I didn't even cuss in the battle in the blog. And then after Twerk tweeted out about it, then I started getting all these other guys. I started getting all this snitch comments, like thousands of them in the thing. All right, so I took it down. Okay, but I stand on everything I said in it. All right, you guys overreacted, and it's hypocrisy because if it was in a different league, a different battler, and this and that, everybody had 57 blogs about Mook and Calico fight. Okay, and I can't. You guys got to stop with this street stuff because here's the thing.
No.
If it's street, then don't go to Twitter with it. Like if you're really that's your code, then what are you going on Twitter for? You're breaking the codes. You broke the codes. So we're not. Don't tell me about street stuff. It's not street stuff. This is a public event. Public things happen. Okay, and there's no reason to talk about it if you want to talk about it. If you don't want to talk about it, you don't talk about it. All right? But if you're serious about not bringing light to it and this and that, then why are you keep talking about it? I haven't talked about it since. But you guys keep bringing it up and putting light on the blog and making people go to it to see what was said. Well, if you really cared, Why are you doing that? The thing only had 1,000 views. It's not like it had 50 billion views. And I'm not the only one who talked about it, but I was the only one who got the hate.
No, I definitely got something to say about this, but go ahead.
And I didn't implicate nobody. Okay, I just said a situation
Alright.
happened. I don't know what happened, and my main point was Short shouldn't have been in the building because his car got shot up the night before. Now, where I come from, when your car gets shot up, that's either a warning or a hit, or one or the other. Cars don't get shot up randomly. So why are you still in that venue? And the only reason I know this is because he uploaded it to Twitter and wanted everybody to know his car got shot up. Otherwise, I would have never blogged on it, ever. But because he went public with it, you're mad at me for talking about what he did publicly when he is a celebrity. He's a celebrity. I'm sorry. They got to move either like celebrities or street dudes. They can't do both. They can't straddle that line. And they're straddling that line and they're getting mad about people covering it. And that's not fair. Gotcha.
All right. May I?
I'm done.
Uninterrupted, please, sir. Just let me spit my bars, and then it is what it is. I agree with the majority of what you said. I don't agree with everything you said because, and we've had the discussion on this show before. We've had the discussion in private. I do feel like certain things should not be blogged on. But before we get to that, what I want to say is two things. Number one, I did not see your whole blog. I seen a good portion of it, right? Because we was having a conversation in the DMs because I didn't know what the hell was going on. So I watched a good portion of it, maybe 3/4 of it, and I don't think you're wrong from the standpoint of saying, "Yo, this was put out on social media by the person involved. So how could it be snitching?" So that part, I think you're 100% right on that. Like, nah, that's not snitching, man. You can't. My issue with this was that I've told you both publicly and privately my opinion. I think there are certain things I'd rather you not speak on. And the reason why I always tell you that I'd rather you not speak on it is from two things, three things actually. Number one, the way that the dumb stuff that people and the ignorant stuff that people come out and say, oh, this guy's a guest in this culture. I hate that when people even like say stuff like that about you or anybody but you because you my people. And the reason why that bothers me so much is because people don't take the time to find out what it is. But the other thing is, who the hell is anybody saying anybody is a guest in any culture that they didn't create? This people forget that hip hop and battle rap is hip hop was created when it started off was blacks and Spanish, and then there was white people, and that stuff kept growing, growing, and growing and growing. What makes hip hop is so many the diversity. That's what makes it that. The nerve of anybody to sit there and call anybody and tell about you're a guest here. So that's one of the reasons why I hate when you speak on certain topics. The second reason why I hate it is because, and it's the most important one actually, is because I feel certain things should not be talked about. Certain street stuff. Again, we understand something was uploaded. I'm just saying in general. And then when the moment people see you put something up because they got a stupid ass stigma that was already put out there, that's the first thing they jump to. Start talking race and all kind of silliness. And the last one, which is a huge one for me, for the reason why I feel like you shouldn't speak about certain things is because other people they do, like for example, and you guys know what I'm talking about. I won't get too crazy with it, but when that whole situation about that dude GL was being put out there and about dudes having links to some sort of um, sex trafficking and stuff like that, right? I was upset because nobody wanted to talk about it, but like you said, they didn't mind talking about the Rex and the Calico and Mook. They didn't mind talking about any. They didn't mind talking about any fights that happen in events, outside of events. None of them cared. But the moment something way more important in our culture came up, everybody refused to talk about it. But now we have this, like they're picking and choosing what they want to talk about and all that because and again, I'm not saying this in a foul way, but I know a lot of people be trying to like salvage relationships that they think they have in battle rap. So they won't say something about certain battle rappers or so on and so forth because they call them their bros and all that silly shit. When at the end of the day, let's not act like all of this don't affect something. But like I said, I don't think that the bulk of what you said was wrong. And again, because it was put on social media first, I just think that you a lot of times forget the way the stupid things that people say towards you and about you. And sometimes you speaking on certain things, and it's not just you. It's a lot of people. I'm just talking about you at this point. When you speak on certain topics, them attacks are gonna come, whether you think it's warranted or not.
Yeah, but too bad I don't care about none of that shit.
I
Like
know you don't.
I don't
That's
care
why I
how
don't
they
say nothing. You know
feel.
I don't
It's
say
all
nothing
good.
to you.
And
Listen, one time me and you had a rough conversation about it. And have I ever said anything to you about it since then?
no, and
Exactly.
unfortunately,
Because I know you don't care. I know you don't care.
but here's the
I
thing:
know you don't care, so I don't say anything to you
you
about
watch MMA, right, Jay?
it. Yeah.
What if something happened like that at an MMA event? You don't think people are gonna talk? Like they're in it's the same realm. It's
Yeah.
entertainment. It's public. So
Yeah.
why is it in battle rap? It's hush hush, but not in anything else. Those same people would be talking about it if it happened in this thing, if it happened at a basketball game, if it happened here, they'd be talking about it. So
I wouldn't.
yeah, but it's fine. But you got to understand where we're living. Like every the information's out there, and the only way you can keep things secret is if the people involved don't talk about it, but they're the ones always talking about it. So, and that's how we know
No,
it.
that's what I said.
You know?
I agree. That's what I told you. I didn't the bulk of what like I understood it. When I didn't even know what the hell was going on, but I seen people had screenshot the picture that he posted, or I think it was a video he posted, but I saw a
It's a video.
screenshot
It's a video
first.
of
Yeah, I
all
saw
the
a
gun
screenshot
bullets.
first. And I was
And
the
Jay,
first thing that went through my
and
mind is,
you're a
yo,
street
man,
guy.
why?
He
Yeah,
wrote,
I would have never did that.
he
No.
wrote, and it's still up. They're not playing fair. Neither am I. Would you would recommend someone writing that after that?
Fuck no.
Because you know what that
No.
insinuates,
My
right?
my my first thing that I would have said to that person would have been, listen, we don't need anything. No sort of attention on this because it got to be what it got to be after this. So we would not have absolutely no attention on it. None. None. I wouldn't speak on it. I would have denied anything happened. Should somebody else have seen it? All of that. I would have never done any of that. But you got to also understand that a lot of these people are coming up in a different era than me. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my late
It's the social
30s.
media era, and they put everything out.
Yeah, yeah, and a
So
lot
that's
of
why
them
they actually
are
can't have it
growing
both
up
ways.
with this. You understand? A lot of them are growing up with this, and so they think that every little thing has to be posted on social media for so many whatever reasons. You know what I'm saying? But I'm with you in a standpoint of don't post that shit and then expect nobody not to talk about it like that.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
all it
personally
was.
would rather stay away. Like me, I don't talk about none of that when I see it going on because I know the code that I come from. We won't speak about that. I just won't.
By the way, to piggyback on that, Sharon had a great line to Geechee Gotti. Listen, he's um, he started choking. Sharon, fake choke, and he was like, "I'm just trying to teach you what the I forgot the bar exactly, but the code of silence. That's how you should move if you're really a street guy, because that fire. Because you don't, if you're really street, you don't talk about it, and that's the thing.
No,
So
no,
sorry for making
no.
claim
The,
of
the
difference.
only, the only, like I said, there are some little exceptions where you see somebody talk about it. Like for example, just an example, the rumors that went on with like the young Dolph and Black Youngster and all of that, and if later on they sat there and squashed whatever issue, and someone wants to acknowledge something, whatever. But in the middle of war, I'm not videoing nothing. I'm not posting no picture, nothing. I'm not tweeting no dumb shit. I'm not doing any of that. But again, I just come from a different. I come from before. Some of these people are literally growing up with social media,
Yeah, they don't know life before it. What do you think, Visual?
and
Any,
then wonder
any
why they
thoughts?
then they want to sit there and
But
it's like them guys who post videos of themselves with guns and all that stuff. Then they go to jail when somebody snitched on me. Yeah, dumbass, it was you.
you're in the realm of outrage, so you're gonna get outraged no matter what, especially if you're talking about a sensitive thing. I think it was some people felt scared or threatened because they were in the building, and you never know what happened, like what can happen, and maybe it was a little too soon, you know. maybe there was.
I didn't do it that night. It was the next day later, like the next day at night, like 24 hours later at least. I was talking about it. And again, my point of the blog wasn't about to tell about what happened. My whole thing was I don't think Twerk should have been in the building. I don't care if it had anything to do with him the second night. It shouldn't have been there. I wouldn't have let him in. All right, because it just happened outside. Like, why would you do that? Like, why? It's just being selfish. And to top it all off, he canceled the battle. So if you cancel the battle because of what happened, and you still show up the next day, that's a smack in the face to the fans who paid to see you, and the fans who are in the building who you're putting at risk now. Now I'll take them at their word. That had nothing to do with him. Whatever happened, I don't even know what. I don't even know what happened. I never even said I did. I still don't know what happened. Okay.
Yeah, but dear me, but that's more of a reason that, and this is what I'm saying.
My point is, why was Twerk in the building? That was the point. Why was he there?
But again, people, number one, people lose sight of that because again, it's you talking about it.
That's
you understand?
Have,
whether you like it or not, that's what it's going to be. Is you?
They think I'm obsessed with a guy who I'm just the only guy. No, I'm not.
Because, you are.
No, because no, I'm not.
Yo, yes, you are.
No,
yes, you are.
No,
I don't think that was the point of your. I don't think that was the point of your blog.
If Twerk didn't do none of his fuck shit, I wouldn't have nothing to talk about. It's just the fact that he does. Now, show me another rapper that does. I've done blogs on Clean Paper. I've done blogs on Big K. Okay, they just don't. It's not constant with them. They're not always in the media. Fucking and it's doing constant. Shit.
All right. So, but this is the thing, and we've talked about this again. We said it on the show, and we said it about this in private too. Why keep talking about somebody that you know is doing all this? What you're actually doing is helping to promote the person. You just sat here earlier. I don't care if I'm promoting him
or not. That's not the point. I don't care about that.
Yeah, I know you don't see it as the point, but you and Visual just said it a few minutes ago. It's like,
good for him.
No publicity is bad. Yeah. So now if you constantly, and again, I've watched plenty of blogs and turned this shit off and told you that too, because you talk about.
And by the way, 99% of it that of all my Twerk coverage is of him recycling bars and stealing. Everybody should have outraged about that.
No, but nobody seems to care. But I don't have a problem with that. I'm telling you what other people have said to you, which is a fact. You could be talking about how blue the sky is, and somehow you turn that into a Twerk conversation.
That's a meme. That's an exaggeration. You guys just.
It's a fact.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You're doing what they do.
Visual. All right, tell me.
It's an exaggeration, bro.
Visual.
Okay.
Visual.
I probably done let's see 5-6 blogs on him in the past 6 months. Like, what are you talking about?
What?
Like yes. Y'all only see that because y'all. That's how you. It's how it is. Like, once you get something fixated in your head.
No, you be talking about something completely different, and you'll find a way to.
That's called comedy. When I do that, that's a stick. What are you talking about? Like, come on, man. Like, that's me. That's me throwing a jab to be funny. Like, come on, people. Most people understand that. Like, come on.
At this point, it's just habit. It's just like a tick.
Exactly. If it wasn't for me, Twerk would still be recycling. All right, you can't deny that. You cannot deny that.
He went and did it again right after that.
He said it himself.
But then he did it again.
Exactly.
But then he did it again.
Exactly. This is what we're dealing with. All right, Mr. 7 and 12 last year.
So now here's the thing.
I just want him. I want him to get see his full potential, bro. All right. He obviously everybody loves him. He's a big star. He's got super talent. All right. But he's throwing it all away. Bro. And if it takes a little bit of tough love, I think that's the only way to get through people. All right. That's how I would parent. That's how I talk to people. That when people get through to me, it's from tough love. It's never from coddling me. Every time someone calls me fat, I want to work out. All right, when someone says, "Oh, you look good. You look like you," I had somebody told me I'd gained like 20 pounds, and some girl's like, "You look like you lost weight." I want to smack her in the fucking face. What do you mean I look like I lost weight? How? I hit the gym for 3 weeks when Visual's girl called me fat. Thank you, Visual's babe.
Keep doing it, babe.
That's how you get through to people, man. People don't need to be coddled and all this stuff.
Man needs to go to the gym. All he do is work out his mouth.
Cool. Who's that? Wait a minute. Who are you talking about?
Talking about UJ. I don't know. But anyways, okay.
Damn, what I do to deserve that? No. So here's the thing. Everybody handles things differently. To me, when the deposit stealing and all that started, I said something about it, and then what? I shut up about it, and I did something about it. I stopped paying for anything involving him. At the end of the day,
not really. There's still things you paid to every time.
No. A few months ago, yeah. A few months ago, yeah, because I let up on my overall strike. But what I'm saying is, yo, you know what? if you don't see it because it's you doing it, but have you watched somebody else do some of the stuff you do? I think you'll get why people say that.
Yeah,
Like, yo, that shit does come off as an obsession, man. It
that's
does.
fine. Now I'm obsessed with Ace. Now I'm obsessed with I was obsessed with Cassidy. I'm obsessed with Ace. I'm obsessed with the TRBRC. Like, when does it stop? How can I have all these obsessions? Like,
That's what we
you
asking
can't.
you. But that's what
But
we
that's not what
asking
it
you,
is. All right,
though.
that's not. That's why it's not an obsession. All right, it's like anybody that
But
I talk about. Because look, the way I look at things, and I like to put content out as much as I can every day. All right, and I like to do follow-ups on stories, and people like to hear about it, and so you're gonna talk about it. You're gonna talk about it. I'm not one of these bloggers that just blogs once a month and this and that. You know, I like to, put stuff out every day, and when you put stuff out every day, you're gonna talk about a lot of the same subjects. So it is what it is. But I honestly, I don't buy the obsession thing. It's ridiculous, and yeah, I don't know. But again, who's next? I don't have like they're all gone. Who's my next villain? I don't have one right now. I'm sad. What do I do?
you don't need one.
What's my next obsession? No, I do.
don't
I need one.
fucking
I need one.
yo.
I
All
can't.
right, there's plenty of oh
Cassidy!
no, you damn near married. I was gonna say talk about women, but you damn near married.
Where's
So
Cassidy at? Is he
you
back?
can't
Coming
talk
back?
about
Is
women.
he coming back?
I hope not.
What do you mean?
I hope not.
This guy.
That's unnecessary. It's very unnecessary. Stop it. Listen. All right. Talking about somebody returning, right? Let's just jump off all the subject. I have more to say, but I don't want to talk about it no more. We have Adi Boom coming back, man. Salute to him.
Adi Boom.
Congratulations. He's home.
Booming.
He's out completely in terms of he I don't think he has any more restrictions. I saw him on Math Hoffa's My Expert Opinion. Salute to Math, man. That show was incredible. And I saw Adi Boom on there. So I just want to ask you guys, my assumption is on February 29th, he is on that card. They haven't announced any battles yet, but I'm
Which card? Which
assuming he's
card?
on that card. The RBE card. I forgot what they call him.
Ladies and gentlemen.
No, it was like another version of Closure. It was like I forgot.
Was Bad Boys 3
what I
that
saw.
bad? Why is
I don't
ARP
know. I
like
didn't see it.
bugging on it?
I don't know.
Anyone
I
seen
don't.
Bad Boys 3?
The last thing I'm taking from ARP is movie.
Movie suggestions?
Yeah, I'm not doing that. If I want to talk about battle rap, I'll talk to him about battle rap, except for anything on his card.
By the way, Star Wars wasn't the worst, man. I heard so many bad things about it. Did you see it, Visual?
No, I like Star Wars, but
The last
I
one?
didn't think it was. Yeah, I didn't think it was
I thought it was good.
crazy. I didn't think it was crazy. I thought it was good.
Disney took over and
Yo, I know,
Alright.
and they fucked up the last one, but this one here, I don't know. I heard
I
a
just
lot
think
of
that they had it was like
I thought
a
they did what they could.
almost 3 hour movie, and it's a bunch of unnecessary ass talk, and certain stuff seemed a little repetitive. But I don't know. Anyway, let's talk about Adi Boom. Ain't nobody talking about no damn Star Wars. So anyway, who would you like to see him return against?
So, I mean, who's he battling? We don't know. So.
I just told you we don't
so
know.
the
I'm
trailers-
asking you, who would you like to see him battle? That's what I asked you.
Surf.
the trailers before the new RBE drops, they show the lineup of the next events.
Yeah, they show
Yeah.
it real quick and all of that.
Yeah, but
They show the
they-
card lineup. They didn't show no.
yeah.
on
They
there.
have 9 events for this year supposedly.
Yeah, which I found weird, but I'll talk to y'all off cam about that. But anyway, again, answer the question. Who you want to see? He said Surf. Who you want to see in Visual?
I don't want to see Surf on RBE,
I don't either.
and I'll tell you why.
Feel
In
free.
the face off through the whole last event, I felt like it was just some disrespect towards RBE. Like anytime the name was mentioned, he was like bleep bleep, like blatantly, like kind of like down talking RBE. And I just think it's bad business for. I don't think he'll battle there for one, but I think it's bad business that he like talks down and then wants to and then entertains wanting to battle there. I don't know.
Well, I mean, he has Lux coming up, so I mean, I don't know. Adi Boom. Does he? No, he has another battle,
No, yeah, but see, here's the thing. So to answer my own question,
too.
because I want to say a little bit about what Visual said.
Joey Gambino. He could battle him.
First off, that ain't even the name, so
Oh.
respect that. Get yourself together, man.
What's his name?
Get yourself
Gambello?
together, man. Yeah, show that man some respect, you know. Wait till he bump into you, man.
I
Stop
did
talking
not
about him.
What do you
disrespect Joey Gambello.
Yeah, stop talking about him like that.
That's my
I'm gonna have to
bro.
get you a pass, all right? So chill out. Um, so I would like,
Maybe he can be my new
actually,
one. I'll blow him up. Joey,
yeah,
yeah,
pause,
I'm
but
beefing with you. Let's go.
yeah, pause.
No?
Listen,
All right.
so show some love to Joey, man. Be respectful. But I would like it to be somebody like a Rum Nitty. I don't know. That might be too much at this point because it's his first battle back. But like I would like to see him have an impactful return. You know what I'm saying? So Rum Nitty comes to mind. Ill Will came to mind too. I would actually like to see
Ill
his
Will would be a
first
fire
battle.
battle.
Oh well,
Yeah,
that's a good one.
I think that will be a fire.
That probably
A
be
And
fire
Ill
battle.
Will give 110% too.
Yeah. And I think that Ill Will being that this will be his first battle, not only back in battle rap, but his first battle fresh out of jail. I just think Ill Will would just be sitting there making so much damn jokes about something. You know?
Math Hoffa?
I wouldn't mind. I don't really like that too much for the first battle out, but I wouldn't mind.
Like in the second battle.
Yeah, I think
Math is too serious for Adi Boom.
You think so?
Yeah. Adi Boom is likes to joke and play around. Like he has a good personality, you know.
well, he don't joke and play around that much. He has. That's why I think him and Ill Will be so dope because they almost have that. But Ill Will's more
This
has
is a
more
new
I
Math
get, I get
Hoffa,
like
by the way.
positive energy when I listen to Adi Boom.
This is expert
Oh
opinion
yeah,
Math
he
Hoffa.
does.
It's a new
He
guy.
does. But here's the thing, because you know what it is when it comes to math. Um, I like to see that math seems to be in a way better place. You know what I'm saying?
He's doing great.
But
Yeah.
I just don't know that after seeing him on Math show, first battle back, do I want to see him against Math?
Oh, that's right. He was on the show, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
I just felt like it just seemed like they were cool. You understand? And it's nothing wrong with that. I'm
That
just
makes sense.
saying, you know what I mean? Now, in terms of the surf thing, oh, and another thing, I don't know if this battle happened yet, so forgive me if I say it and it did happen. I apologize. But I don't know. Did Adi Boom battle Swave 7 before?
Never. No, I don't know.
I think that would be
did
a
Adi
good
Boom
battle.
Like I don't even.
Not sure.
Adi Boom.
I know he battled Goods on RBE. I know he had like 3 battles on
He
RBE.
battled Clips, Goods, JC, Mr. Wavy, Steams, Danny Myers, Av, Aver.
He
I
battled
would go back
Av.
to the Danny Myers battle. I
Yeah.
love that battle.
Battled Av on the trap. It's I think a
I
one
don't
rounder.
remember Av. Yeah, I gotta check that out. I don't remember him battling.
Some guy named Taylor J, Hot Double,
Remember how double?
Daylight and Adi Boom had a 2-on-2.
I remember a 2-on-2. I thought they battled each other 1-on-1.
Daylight, Adi Boom, Chef Trez. What is that?
That was that the quiet room battle,
Was that
and it was
a
like a
three-way?
three-way pause.
A
Yeah,
three-way. Yeah, that was a three-way.
yeah.
He
I
battled
believe that was
Dot.
quiet room.
Yeah, so it doesn't look like he battled Swave. I don't see Swave on here.
Yeah, so I would like to see him battle Swave or Ill Will on a return. I wouldn't even mind seeing him against Rosenberg. To be honest, for his first battle back, I wouldn't mind that. But I would definitely at some point like to see him and Ill Will. I just think
Wait a
that'd
second.
be a fire
Didn't
battle.
they announce a battle for him on the Guardians of the Culture
Who?
for Adi Boom? Because that's
I
the
don't
new
know.
Illuminati, right? Like they got the money, man. They got the bags. They got
Yeah, I don't know.
They got that Ted Turner WCW money right now. Like what's going on here?
That's dope. Congratulations to
They're
them.
putting it all. The 2-on-2 with Loso and A Ward versus B. Dot
Yeah,
and Ichi.
I see that. I
What
think
the
that's
hell?
gonna be
Come
dope.
on, man. I think people are not excited enough for that.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope. That's
Loso and
definitely
A
gonna be
Ward
dope.
versus Kichibi.
Yeah, but you know what? I think that's like a March date, so that's probably why people weren't so hyped up. To me, I was hyped when I saw it. I thought it was fire. I got so busy at work earlier today. I was gonna do a blog about it, and I just got too busy. I didn't get a chance to. But just back to what Visuel was saying in terms of the surf situation. The reason why I would, and again, surf is one of my favorites. But the reason why, if I was talking to, if I was a part of RB's group, I would tell them no. And the reason why is yes, because of the shots he's thrown. Over the years, he's thrown a lot of shots. Then 1 minute he's entertaining what they have to say, next minute he's not. And in these last, besides the Geechee battle, if we don't see him show up with 3 rounds and he's acting like he don't respect our platform anyway, why do it? And then thinking back of what he did when he battled A Verb and then turned around to the people and told them, well, it wasn't on your round, so it don't matter anyway. No, I wouldn't. No, no. If I was RBE, no, I wouldn't book him. If I was King of the Dot, no, I wouldn't book him. Just wouldn't.
I feel that. They announced K-Shine and Big Cannon as well on that card.
Yes, yes. So apparently this whole event is happening in Jersey. So
March 7th.
yeah, I would like to be there. I got a lot going on right now, and
whoever filmed their last event did a great job. Like the visuals were awesome, and very high quality. So, I don't think it was
dope.
Avocado. So, but it was good.
That's dope. I would like to go, depending with who else is on the card, because there's certain people I'm not showing up to an event I'm not putting my money up to watch, and I'm not showing up to an event for that. But it's happening in Jersey. The town that they mentioned off the top of my head, I don't ever remember hearing the name of that town, so I'll have to look more into it. But again, I'm interested in the battles. Both these battles are battles I like. I love Big Cannon. I love K-Shine. Same thing with A Ward and Loso, Geechee. I know I think very highly of B-Dot, even though he don't like me. But I just think he's a dope ass matchup. Yeah, you remember that back and forth he and I had, but then I saw him at the RBE press conference and he didn't say anything to me. Like he didn't say nothing to me. I didn't say nothing to him.
That's
he
all
standing
news,
right
man.
there when I was talking with
He's
Danny
got
Myers.
This is new Twitter, B-Dot. He's got a new Twitter. He's better.
Well, that's dope. I mean, I saw him. I saw him after his last battle with Oops after the pay-per-view. I saw him say something, 1 or 2 things to fans about their opinion. So it kind of gave me a flashback of how he used to act before. And just to be clear for anybody, all I ever really said about B-Dot is I love the stuff that he does and all of that. I just don't like that he says he's not gonna use an angle and act like it's corny and then uses the angle. And then I can enjoy the 3rd round or whatever round he puts out there. But if it doesn't apply, I'm not giving him the win for the round. And that's it. That's all I said. The other day, I'm watching him and Cortez again. And I can't help but get pissed off when he starts talking that stupid shit to Cortez. Because again, any one of us, if you speak English, like that stupid shit he was saying about speaking English because it's the language of the slave masters, and then talking down on Cortez for it, guess what? You're fucking rapping in English. So what are you even talking about? You know what I'm saying? So how can I give you a round when you talking a bunch of shit like that? It doesn't mean I didn't enjoy the round. I thought it was well thought out and planned and put together, but it still didn't. I'm like, yo, make the fuck out of here with that.
Well, he got mad at me when I told him he lost to JC. Well, I think that's when
No,
he
I
got mad at
remember
everybody.
that.
That's when he got mad at everybody.
I remember that. Did he block you too?
That's his old Twitter. We're good now.
Clean slate.
So yeah, I mean that looks crazy. So is there any news of when RB is gonna announce their full card or
no, but the date that I saw was February 29th was the event.
Okay.
I saw that somewhere on Twitter. I don't know if it was RBE who put that up or what. It was, well, like I said, I have a question about something, but we'll talk about that off camera. And if they're gonna do 9 events this year, I think that's dope for them to be a bit more active. I definitely think it's dope. Just my concerns are stuff like this. If you're gonna start putting on half-ass announcements and stuff like this, like, come on, man. Because you start burning out your own shit. If you got people somewhat excited, right? Because they see you put out a list, but then you put out, I think ALP has it on his Twitter name or something that says like February 29th. I can't remember who has it. But that's the case, man.
The Get Back, February 29th.
Yeah, the Get Back. And that's why I think Adi Boom is on this card. I don't know that, No, I don't know that, but that's what I'm assuming. But if it's February 29th, you might want to start making announcements now. And once people start talking, you should have started putting more
Well,
info out.
Adi Boom tweeted out the fucking king returns to that tweet to get back. So I mean, that's pretty much confirmation.
Yeah,
The
it's
fucking king
confirmation.
returns, Adi Boom, and he's replying to ARP. So
Yeah.
yeah, he's coming. Obviously, he's on the card.
So once you start seeing shit like that, you might as well just say something.
It's a good way to get people hyped. I mean, it's still a ways away. We got a month, over a month.
Yeah, nobody was hyped though.
Yeah, well, they will. They will.
And I believe they will. I believe they will. And always one thing I always say, RB to me puts together some fire ass matchups. Even if we don't initially see it when they make the announcement, we might not always be wowed by it. But I think most of the time we end up with a really good product. You know what I'm saying? Few slip ups and little issues here and there from the last event. But overall, things came out really good, at least in my opinion.
Yeah.
So now let me ask you guys. I have not, and I do feel bad about it. I have not watched not one battle from Royalty. I
Well,
have
you didn't miss
not
much.
watched. Yeah, but you
right.
know what? I feel messed up because
No, you shouldn't.
I've had access to the pay-per-view this since it happened, and B, because I felt like the ladies, for the most part, the ladies deserve way more respect than that. I should have, but seriously, I
Well, they
got a
got the
whole
B
lot of
level.
stuff going on.
For some reason, they got the B level production, B level mics. Apparently, a lot of people in the room couldn't hear them, so that was an issue. A lot of the ladies got frustrated up there with the mics. It seemed to be all the people on the right side of the stage had issues, and the people on the left stage didn't. And left side didn't. I don't know if that's an excuse or not, especially for a homegirl that battled not Candice Murray. I'm sorry, the names I'm not that familiar with.
KCJ.
KCJ, whoever battled her. What was the name of the girl that
That
battled?
was at Miss Merck,
Miss
right?
Merck. She
I
jerseyed
saw
her.
a clip,
She
and I
canceled her
saw a
whole
clip
third. She
of.
jerseyed her second, canceled her third. Because
I,
she was
I
frustrated.
saw that little clip that somebody put from an interview she did. I
Oh,
saw
and
a clip on
yeah, her
Twitter.
excuse was ridiculous, by the way.
This and that was fucking ridiculous, man. But listen, on a positive note, the reason why I brought it up is because in these next few days, I do plan on start watching those battles. So where should I start?
Either probably for you, I would just go ahead and watch Cortez and Misfit. I think you'll like that battle, the 2-on-2. Official
That was
Rumnitty.
weird the way you said Cortez, but okay.
Cortez.
Official and Rumnitty was great. That was good. And then the main event, 40 bars and
40 and
that was a good
40 and
battle.
my baby mama.
Yeah, that was good. Other than that, there's not really much else. I mean, you can watch the KCJ performance, and then the chess. I liked chess was funny, man. Even though his opponent wasn't. I mean, didn't. I don't know what she was doing, bro. Like she had the most issues with the mics. She was talking like very spoken wordish and low. No one can hear her, and it just
And she's dope, man.
she showed
I'm
her
surprised
frustrations
by
up
that.
there. She didn't really get much out, and Chesh kind of just like went soft on her and body bagged her. So, but he was being
What
really
you think
nice.
we
It
do?
looked like it reminded me of Carter Deems versus Bonnie Godiva, with Carter Deems being all like Chess was like he was asking her out on a date. I don't know what was going on there, but he did.
Oh, that wasn't Carter Deems.
Yeah,
No, that
Carter
wasn't
Deems and Bonnie.
Carter
He brought her. He
Deems.
brought her flowers. He brought her flowers. Yeah.
Oh, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that dude who battled Jazz for the Body movie. Remember they had like two battles that happened for the Body movie. They did it in the UK.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Oh, it was like some tall white dude. Damn, what the hell is his
You're talking
name,
about
man?
you're talking about what's their names Visual, you know what I'm talking about. The 2-on-2 guys.
But the whole time he was just like
You're talking
flirting
about
with her. And
Marlo and
Marlo and
Shuffle
Shuffle
T.
T, yeah.
Shuffle, no, that's what it was. Shuffle T,
Yeah.
Jazz versus Shuffle T. He did it in some clever ways, but all he was doing the whole 3 rounds was flirting with Jazz.
That's what kind
He
of Chess
got,
was doing.
you
Yeah,
know,
that's what kind of Chess was doing. But Chess had angles though, and he was still going in on her. But then he was just like, you look good. You know what I'm saying?
What you think, Vigil? What would be the go-to one for you?
Nitty Official and 40 Bars and Hustle.
Yeah. That's about it. Yeah. And then the
40 Bars and Hustle actually lived up to the main
The
event.
hype.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
But
good.
I'm not sure
I'm
if
happy
it's
to hear that.
I'm really not sure it's because we're just rooting for 40 Bars not to make it all the way through, and because Miss Hustle did
Unfortunately.
do good, but I think the consensus have 40 winning. But why is that? Is it because 40 was that good? She was that good, but there's a little bit in there that like we're giving her a little bit more credit. Credit is given, but it's a little bit more credit because we expected her not to make all of
it. Yeah, that's fair. So yeah, just do that, Jay. Watch them battles and get to it, man. You be slacking too much in your life.
I have been slacking. I got a lot going on, man.
Yeah, me too. So I only got like 5 more minutes to be honest. Is there anything else you guys want to cover? We got this event coming up with URL, this app only event. There's a lot of big.
I haven't got my invitation.
Huh?
I haven't got my invitation.
Invitation of what?
To be there.
How do you? Oh, you need an invitation?
Yeah, you got to get an invite.
Oh, I didn't know that. How do you get an invite? Be an app owner?
They said you got to be an app user.
Oh, so what do they?
Which
email you?
I don't believe all of that, but
they're gonna email you.
I think the same people.
They're scamming invitations here.
I just think whoever they be inviting to them Smack volumes are gonna be the same people they invite to this. So
that's what I'm saying. Is like promo, but it's not really true. It's false advertising. They're gonna invite the same people, but promoting that they're gonna like select people that use the app. Yeah, I haven't got my damn invite, and I haven't been unblocked yet by URL.
But they take your money though, baby.
They do every time.
Hey man, I can't wait to see that. I mean, I'm probably not gonna be able to see it, but Cortez versus Ab, man. I think that's gonna be crazy.
Oh, is that one of the battles in this?
Yeah.
Okay, man. Yes, Cortez Ab. It's very interesting. Like
John,
Jerry West. Now here's my thing. I don't know.
I like that, man.
I like it too, but here's the thing. Tay-Rock's battling Gluezy, who Jerry West just body bagged to death. Don't you think he should get Tay-Rock? And then John battles Gluezy as part of his little Goonie run he's been. Doesn't that make more sense?
I would agree with that. Mm-hmm. I would agree that, and they've still getting a shot at a major name.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it. John's still a big name, but I think Jerry West is so underappreciated. Honestly, every time I watch him,
he has been for a long time. Let me tell you something.
Crazy,
I've been there and seen this guy go crazy, man.
This guy. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm bugging. I don't know, but I just.
Yeah, the only thing I've had a Jerry West issue with Jerry West about is that sometimes. Like I think because the performance is dope, right? Let's go back to like his Tech 9 battle and stuff. Like yo, that was just doing too much. He had moments where he was literally just doing too much, and it was like there's been plenty of times I've seen him have a dope balance of performance against X Factor.
Yes, a great battle.
Anyway,
that battle, bro.
he had a dope balance between his performance and his antics and bars. You know what I'm saying? I just thought it's been a long time coming. I'm happy to see that, man. He's one of them guys I would suggest to people too. If you had the opportunity to be there kind of live and be able to see him battle, to me, it comes off even better in the building.
Yeah, I think Vigil is right. I think this is his year to. I hope he beats John. That'd be good for him. And then hopefully get what I don't know, there's a lot of battles, but why is Gluezy battling Tay-Rock?
Why not? Tell me why not?
Because he just got body bagged and he chokes a lot, like not a lot, but he's a little bit here and there. When was the last great Gluezy performance that he's gonna give him Tay-Rock? Because Tay-Rock's like a high level battle
against Geechee. He had a dope battle
a long time ago against Geechee.
He had a dope performance on a small league recently.
Look, I don't want to come off to be hating on him, but I'm going off last performance maybe. Jerry, did you see the Jerry West battle with Gluezy?
No,
Legend hasn't.
I'm not an app subscriber.
Hasn't seen it.
Oh, that battle's fire.
Bro, Jerry, that's one of my favorite Jerry West battles. You gotta see it.
Yeah.
Like,
So
Barry
one
West
of you guys,
fire, all
you
three.
know, somebody gonna link me in. I
bro,
still
they got
haven't got
this
to
whole
see
app locked
Cortez.
down. You can't even like put it on your iPad, and then security and the police show up. All right, you can't do anything with this thing, man. I can't.
Listen,
I can't even
I
use
have-
AirPlay anymore. That's shut down. I can't put it on my TV anymore. Like, this is ridiculous. This app is. They've lost the plot here. The first version was way better.
Well, maybe you should ask T-Boo how to get around that.
There you go. That's fine.
I haven't seen Cortez versus T-Top. I ain't happy about that. Those are two of my favorites. You know,
Did
I don't know. It
release
is what
anything
it is.
recently?
What it is.
I don't even check the app that much. Chess and Arsenal just got released from. When the hell? Smack Volume 5. Chess and Arsenal.
That battle was good. I think I had Chess winning though.
I don't even remember, man.
The battle was good. I thought
The app has Chess winning.
Yeah, I thought Arsenal did. It was one of his better performances I've seen of him recently. I would say that.
Yeah.
I don't remember who I had winning. I think I had Chess winning though.
I think I had Chess winning too. I can't remember now. I like that. But man, what are you gonna do? So it looks. I mean, it's a good idea. Hopefully, they drop the battles on time and it comes out well. I'm excited for it. But there's a lot of battles on this event. So is this a 2-day event or is it a 1-day event? Like, this is a lot of battles. Like, it's too
I
much.
think it's 2 days.
Gotta be
I
2
think
days,
it's like
right?
2 days and it's like 12 battles. I think.
Twerk's battling Chilla Jones, bro.
I don't want to see that shit. But
I do. Chilla's gonna.
I don't want to see that.
Chilla.
It's gonna be fire.
That's gonna be great, man.
No, because listen.
If Twerk comes
listen,
fire, then that's gonna be a classic.
at the end of the day, man, that's what I was just about to say. If I have to worry about if I don't want to watch this shit.
Well, eventually, hopefully, maybe he thinks he knows he's running out of ifs, and he's just gonna.
And to me, if I was Chilla, I would have said no to.
And
this
by the
shit.
way, Av did go publicly saying, "Fuck the battle. He's not battling Twerk anymore, so it's over."
and I don't blame him.
But we
I
paid for
wouldn't
it
either.
twice.
I wouldn't do the shit either.
We paid.
You
for it
guys still
twice.
want to see that?
I mean,
I
I
don't
do,
wanna see
but
it.
I get why
I
Av says no.
wanted
I get
to
why Av
see it.
says no. So
I don't want to see this shit no more. And if I was in Ab's corner, I would be telling him too. No, this
Yeah, I
battle was
don't-
supposed to happen 3 times already, right? 3?
I thought 2, but maybe I don't know. Maybe I thought 2.
I don't
3.
blame him.
No, because it was supposed to happen on a whole different event. It didn't happen. Then it was supposed to happen on Royalty Day
Yeah,
1. It
remember
didn't
that.
happen. Then it was supposed to be Royalty Day 2.
Who
It
said
didn't
it was gonna
happen.
happen on Royalty Day 2?
That's 3.
When was it gonna happen
That's-
on Royalty Day 2?
Yeah, when it got canceled day 1,
I didn't.
they put it
hear
on
that,
day
but-
2.
Oh, maybe I don't know, but he was there.
No, yeah,
I don't
look
know.
it up. You'll see.
I was there.
It was supposed to happen on day 2.
Okay, I believe.
Long story short, that's 3 times. Me personally, no, it's not happening. If I was in Ab's corner, I'll be doing just what he said. No, not happening.
That's a fact. But
Fuck outta here.
Well, guys, I'm gonna have to get going. We
Uh,
got to do this more often. I'm sick of you guys having all these excuses, man. There's enough's enough.
The audacity,
Okay,
the audacity.
gymnastics and I don't know what Jay Legend does.
man!
What?
It was all your fault. It was all your fault. And these last 2 weeks, none of y'all said let's try. I think one time y'all said let's try, and I was real busy in the last
Well,
few weeks. Other than that, it's always me trying, and y'all both be too busy.
yeah.
One be all hugged up, and he's madly in love in front of the fireplace,
Leave Vigil's Bay alone,
No.
all right?
and then the other one's too
Fat.
busy putting up a bunch of pictures on his background every week. So
I need some new ones, man. Like, I don't like how there's like, because when you guys join and the Zoom comes out, now you see the emptiness in the walls. I need it all covered. Who should I get? I wonder if they have a Sharon
you need some
one.
big pun up there, man. Be respectful.
Let's see if they have a Sharon one.
We need big pun up there. Get some Dipset up there.
Sharon, let's see.
Sharon, fuck out of
That'd
here.
be a good one.
Get some L Mac up there.
There's no
Get
battles
Chiller.
on
We were
it.
just talking about Chiller. Get Chiller.
I'm
up
getting
there.
Jerry West 2020. All right, that's what I'm doing.
That's what you should do. Get a big
All right,
campaign
Jerry West.
poster. Jerry West 2020.
The logo.
There you go.
All right.
The logo. All right, fellas. Good to see y'all, man. Salute. All the people in the chat. Thank you for rocking with us. I know it's been a while, but get at DME and so we can fix that. All right. Salute to everybody.
Salute.